dummies. It's your boy, Shinful.
What, you don't come at the enemy with that much animosity? And you're a puss. That's how I talk to mice when I'm angry. Simple little furry mice get a little bit of pee on. You know what I'm saying? Boys, you ever been taken for a ride before? Well, the hash man hasn't. Not in the nighttime. In broad daylight, I've had several shyster people try to rip me off. Friends, family, and people I've never met before, right? Couple family, I don't know exactly who and when, but it's happened. We all have shysty family members. Grow up without any morals. So, here in Winnipeg, we have a great day every day. We're going to have a glass of protein shake. We already had our vitamins. We're going to have a plant-based burger. And we're going to get the show started. Where have I been for days and days? Well, not on here. Not on here. How come you don't see me anymore? Great question. I don't know. I just don't think there's really a need to be consumed by a cell phone or the internet or a platform. I like to walk around. I like to travel. I'm going to start doing those things. I do. I like to meet new people. I have a wife, so I can only hang out with dudes. I really would much rather prefer hanging out with chicks. Dudes are weird. Of course, there's some cool people out there, mostly in my chat. Still a ton of weird dudes out there. And when I travel, I'm going to come across them, you know what I mean? But if I wear a shirt that says chicks only, maybe the dudes would get it, you know what I mean? And I just have to explain to my wife, I just mean for, talking, you know what I mean? I think if dudes see the shirt that says chicks only, they will get the point, right? They will get the message. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to chat with you. If you're a grower and you're super cool and you're not greed driven, yeah, better believe I want to chat with a dude. But if you're not a grower, I don't have anything in common with you. In fact, I probably think you have no backbone, right? The biggest people in this world that I really, really, truly respect with all my heart are the ones that represent the growing community and that stand so closely by my side. They are few and far between. I know boatloads of narcs and rats. That's basically about it. You know what I mean? I don't know any good growers in Winnipeg. None. You may have a garden, but I haven't seen it. You know what I mean? I have the only garden right now that, when I have a garden, that I truly believe is a garden. You know what I mean? There's a difference between having 4 plants in a tent that you've malnourished and you think you're growing awesome, but it's literally smells like diaper rash or something. I don't know any smells that aren't sought after by people. So, but yeah, think about it. If you're out there, maybe it doesn't have any smell at all. That would be hilarious, eh? But this is the level of grower that I do expect to be all over the internet, all over Winnipeg. You know what I mean? Greed-driven growers trying to get something for nothing, never giving you a hand. You know what I mean? The way I grew up, if you wanted something from someone, whether it was a bean or a clone or something, what you did to get it was you had to go and earn it. You had to work for days in the garden just to even come, to go to see the final room. You know what I mean? If you wanted to leave with something, you had to do months and months of work. You know what I mean? Now you got people that are like, oh yeah, I got this and that. This guy is like, you guys, not only do you not know how to care for that because Buddy never made you do the work in his room before you took it out of there, you got home and you degraded that plant's genetics overnight. You know what I mean? You have basically decimated that THC profile down to 2, if you're lucky. And it was an indica. How did you manage to botch it so bad, bud? I see it every day, all over the internet. People are like, oh, check out the bud structure on this. It's literally the size of your pinky. Been in flower for 9 or 10 weeks, and like, dude's like, yo, it's just the biggest I've ever seen before. I'm like, yo, what? Like, as big as your legs, bud. That's my rooms. Those are my rooms. That's what my buds look like. As big as your legs. I could have smoked all of them. We're going to go up here. I can 2 times scope those guys from this hill up here. Did they follow? Are they back there? I'll smoke them up the top of this. You see them? Oh crap, they're firing on me. I don't see them, do you? Let's go to the top of this hill. Let's see if we can get some action. I'll hide behind this tree here. Now what I'd like to see is a dot marker or some kind of... Okay, so I got a guy down here. I don't see him though. He's got a way better scope than I got. Oh, I see him. I see him. Those flashes are coming from yonder. Let's get this dude. Let's smoke him. Get some! Let's go, baby. Let's go, Mississippi. You want a piece of the hash, man? Come and get it. Going dark. I'm gonna hop back in my truck and roll out. I'll explain why here. High ground's super important. But when you're an ultra boss like I am, you don't need high ground. Do you understand? Does that make sense to you? I'm gonna go smack that dude right in the teeth here. Watch. Yo, got right on him. Get some. Get in. Get in, Italy. I'll get you out of here. Number 3, get in. I'm coming forward. We're going to cover you. Get some. You want the hash, man? You got the hash, man. Get out. Run. Do your thing, man. Where you at? Where you at? I got you 4. I'm on him. You guys post up. Scope in. I'm going to rush this dude. Make them pay. There's 2 of them. I'm going to hammer one and shoot the other guy. Watch and learn, baby. Let's go. They're on me. They're on me. Push now. Push. Push this way. Come. I'm out of gas. Dang, bro, I wasn't paying attention to my gas tank. Where are you at? Where are you at? Die on! Dang! Dang, this guy picked my med kits. You got him. You hammer him! Get some! You gotta hammer him! 4, take him! Wait. He's using a med kit to heal up full. Just wait. Don't run at him. Yeah. Pot shot him like that. You stay. Come on. You can't save 3. Don't save him. Stay. Good job. You have to know when it's your time. Oh, go get that guy now. Get him. He's there. Right there. Hit him. Oh, a couple more, bro. Reload. Nice shooting, bro. Oh, you gotta heal. You're hurt. Oh, dude. Oh, second. Hey, man. This is how the game goes. I didn't realize how low my truck was on gas, or I would have driven straight off the mountain and hung a right, because I could have swung back and ran back around behind my teammate who was there. We would have taken them. I had a 2-time scope, but he only had an Uzi. Like, I'll let Muhammad join me. He was a fair player. You want to play around with me? No problem. Oh, even letting Pooja in here. Miss Pooja. Cool. We got 3 players. Well, you can see here that everything I do is for a reason. I hope some of you have meaning to your life, right? Like, if you just sit around and watch Jeopardy all day on a couch or Wheel of Fortune, it's great if you're 70 and you know your life's over, but if you want to do, I mean, my mom's 70-something and she's not doing that. So try to make your life have meaning, right? I help others. Everyone's like, oh, how much money do you make? I'm like, well, fuck, like, what kind of person are you when you get home from work stealing from all these people you stole from at the car dealership? You know what I mean? Like, what drives you past your daily job of 8 hours? That's 33% of your day, but you have 2 days off. That's 0% of your day. So what kind of person are you on Saturday and Sunday? You know what I mean? Like, what do you do? What's your hobbies? What do you get into? You know, are you a grower, right? If you're not a grower, what are you doing to better this world? I ask you that simple question because you have to start growing, right? People don't realize the whole purpose, the reason we're here is because somebody had the ability, somebody took it upon themselves to grow, to plant. As we sit around and thumbs in our bum playing Mobile Legends, bud. Come on. So there is much more to life than you're being able to witness, right? But if you're not influenced by the proper people, you're going to amount to nothing in years' time. Nothing. So I've always pressed and pushed the Hashi crew to be the best growers they can be, to teach others to be growers, you know? My job is done here. You know, I am on vacation now with what I have taught the world, right? So what have you done? Where is your impression on the planet we are from? This plane of existence. What have you left behind to give back to this place you step all over, right? That's the question I put forth to the bunch of people who really don't do a lot every day when it comes to growing, right? How many different types of seeds have you created in your lifetime? Quickly say none. Why? Why? Right? There are like 4 companies in a city with millions of people who sell seeds, you know? That is pathetic. There are 4 companies in Winnipeg out of 1 million people that sell seeds. That's pathetic. So I'm talking about flowers and plants. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I'm talking about plants and flowers and trees and shrubs and bushes, fruit trees, blueberry plants, strawberry plants. The things that make your family healthy, right? Fresh air, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. What you doing? Oh, you have a garden with, oh, you have 4 heads of lettuce? Okay. Where do you get your seeds from? Oh, you go to stores and buy your seeds. So you actually don't even understand that you could crop out lettuce and create your own seeds for next year just based off of what? Understanding plants. You don't ever have to go to a seed seller again. But the lack thereof, not a reputation, but a repertoire. A repertoire is something had between. It's like synergy between people. Uh, what is the synergy level of you and plants? Quickly say 0, right? So that's hilarious, right? Do something with your life that matters, right? And don't say you're a grower, you have a garden, and you just don't go out and take care of your garden every day, right? That's not a grower. That's a lazy person that let all those plants do what's called genetic drift, where the the genes, the proper nutritional genes of those plants drift off into Never Never Land, never to be seen by your stomachs again because of how crappy you are at growing. You know what I mean? So this is why some people make a fortune growing and others do not. I'm not looking for money. I'm looking for I want a little bit of notoriety, not for my ego. I would like to be known as an amazing grower, so that rather than you look at Justin Bieber, and I'm not throwing ill will to Biebs. Biebs has had a really tough life. He was probably horribly mistreated from a young age by a lot of people who took him to parties. Rhymes with kitty. You can do the math there. Go Google it. But Bieber was at kiddies' parties when he was very, very, very young. And there's a lot of rappers that say they wouldn't be caught dead at a kiddie party. Okay? And I'm using that as it rhymes with a certain person's name. Okay? And it sounds like kitty, but they use a different letter of the alphabet. It's only a couple in past A. So now that you've got that out of the way, um, I hold no ill will to Justin Biebs. He's a cool kid. He's a cool guy. He's a cool man. How many of you have given $50,000 to a local charity? None? Well, Biebs has. So you're not on his level, okay? Period. You ain't on the Biebs level, okay? Guy's a boss. He's a legend. And you got a bunch of rednecks who probably beat their wife and kids, and they don't like Bieber, right? I don't like the fact there's so many rednecks running around on YouTube. So how's that sound? I'd love to collab with Biebs. I'd collab, not to, I don't want any money. I don't even, I would do a collab with Biebs wearing a mask and a fake mustache. So, and with no way of you subscribing to me or knowing who I was, I just think he's a cool guy, you know? I'd love to chill with Biebs for a minute and just be like, yo, why did you give all that cash to that food bank? Why? I just have to know. Like, what was the reasoning? And by the way, you got to try this, buddy. You know what I'm saying? This is my finest. Here, please, Biebs. Try it out. You know what I'm saying? What do you think, buddy? What do you mean you never had nothing like this? You're a multi-millionaire. You get it? You can't get this? Well, that's because I'm the greatest. And it's only when you learn that people, don't have any, what do you call that? Like, not ill will, but any motives. Like, you have a motive, a hidden motive. I think it's like, I forget, it's like a hidden motive. We'll go with the layman's term. Huckleberry. IHS Huckleberry. I think that's a guy that is a Marine or something. No, he's in the Navy. IHS. What does IHS stand for? No, it says 1HS times Huckleberry. Oh, is that like a variety? Is that like a strain? A strain? Is this guy a grower? He's in America, so I mean, America has way more growers than Canada ever will, which is really sad. Canada was one of the most famous countries in the world for organic growing back in the 1950s. Whatever happened to this nation? 75 years later, you can't even find two people in a room that know how to grow organically. You know, it's disgusting. But this is the way that all growers learned to grow, was organically. There was no, again, Miracle Grow, any bunk fertilizers out there. There's no, oh boy, there's terms galore. We don't need to go there. You guys know the terms. I'm done with that stuff. I taught you guys organics 7 flipping years ago, bro. When there were no videos from mimickers or whatever you call it. There's so many words I've left behind because it's so not important. Back in the day, I used to have a term like for thieves of information, like people who steal information, pass it off as their own, and don't give kudos where kudos should be given. Oh, I saw it on this guy's channel. Oh, Tesla. I learned that from Tesla's reading about Tesla stuff. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, oh, I discovered it on my own. Like push your big old beady Coke bottle glasses up, scientist goofs. Science is a dirty, dirty industry. You ever heard the story about Alexander Graham Bell and the other guy? What is the true story behind Alexander Graham Bell and the other guy who had the patent first? Listen to this. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell.
Also in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell filed a patent for his invention on the same day that another inventor, Elisha Gray, filed a patent for a similar invention. Bell was awarded the patent, but Bell and the Bell Telephone Company were involved in legal battles for several years.
So that was 1876. I have one simple question for you. How is it possible two people went down to a patent office on the same day for the same patent? One of them is a thief. Remember, folks, the people who are the most famous are often the ones who have stolen the fame from others. I'll see you next time. Remember, folks, what you see is not what you get. It's what they allow you to have. The world is 100% different than they have ever